Imagine a player so strong and so flexible that he almost makes history almost every time he walks on the floor. With a jaw-dropping 30-point 10-block game that broke records and left viewers stunned, Victor Wembanyama just gave a performance that has the whole basketball world talking. This belongs in the historical accounts. Scouting 30 points, swatting away 10 balls, and redefining what it means to rule on both ends of the court, Victor Wembanyama just put on a display unlike any other. But it was his technique, with grace, skill, and intensity that had the league humming, not just the numbers that caught attention. Stay with us as we dissect every incredible moment, every milestone, and the reasons this game marks Wembanyama as a generational talent. It's difficult to ignore the whirlwind week for rookie wonder Victor Wembanyama. Even if the Spurs' last game before the All-Star break didn't finish on a high note, the club froze in Dallas after a strong 18 minutes. From incredible plays to record-breaking performances, Wembanyama is making a statement in his first season and rewriting NBA history books along the road. Monday night started the week with Wembanyama delivering a record triple-double against the Raptors. Just the first rookie in NBA history to have a 25-15-10-5 stat line, he tallied up an amazing 27 points, 15 rebounds, 10 blocks, and 5 assists. The rest, Hall of Famers Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, Hakeem Olajuwon, Ralph Sampson, and David Robinson of the Spurs. That by itself would have drawn attention, but Wembanyama went beyond that. Since blocks became official in 1973-74, he became the only rookie to log separate triple-doubles featuring both assists and blocks. Talk about adaptation. Wembanyama's season numbers are piling up at an amazing rate. Finishing with totals of 152 and 153 respectively, Paul Gasol was the last rookie to log at least 150 assists and 150 blocks in a single season. Wembanyama, in just 48 games, he exceeded David Robinson in the fastest achievement of those numbers. Not only is he breaking rookie records, Wembanyama made history as the only player in NBA history, rookie or not, to record a triple-double with blocks and multiple three-pointers in a single game. He shot 2 for 4 from beyond the arc against Toronto. He became the first player to score 10 blocks and 5 assists in less than 30 minutes of play, even with minutes limits and a blowout win restricting his floor time. Not only did Wembanyama mark his name in the record books as the first player to reach 75 three-pointers, 150 assists, and 150 blocks in a single season, and he accomplished this in just 48 games. Absurd barely starts to capture it. Although the Spurs game in Dallas might not have turned out as supporters had hoped, Wembanyama nonetheless managed to add yet another feather to his cap. Scored in the second quarter, his 20th point of the game counted as his 1,000th career point, joining Shaquille O'Neal and David Robinson as the only rookies to score 1,000 points, 150 blocks, and 150 assists in their first professional games. This mark sets him in exclusive company. For background, this was merely game 49 for Wembanyama. The rookie wonder cooled off in the second half, even though he seemed ready to explode for his first 40-point game. Still, the sheer number of benchmarks he is reaching is simply amazing. Victor Wembanyama is not another gifted rookie. He is a basketball phenomenon, a player with nearly unearthly physical characteristics and skills. Wembanyama, standing at an amazing 7 foot 4 inches with an 8 foot wingspan, is already redefining what a contemporary NBA big man can accomplish. But what distinguishes him so particularly? And in the league, what then lies ahead? Let's explore the countless opportunities this upcoming star presents. In the NBA, the moniker unicorn is used frequently to characterize players with unusual skill sets for their stature. Consider Kevin Durant, Giannis Antetokounmpo, or Nikola Jokic. Wembanyama, though, takes that idea to a whole new level. He is not only large, he is also agile, imaginative, and with the basketball IQ of a seasoned professional. The NBA has never seen one player able to handle the ball, shoot from long range, and defend like a seasoned rim protector. Wembanyama is a horror for rivals defensively. Not only is his stature great, but his timing and intuition also help to explain his unrivaled shot-blocking skills. He is a real defensive anchor since he knows posture and how to predict shots, not only depending on his length. On attack, he is similarly adaptable. Few players his height can even dream of mastering. Wemby can knock down three-pointers, attack the rim with vigor, and even generate his own shots off the dribble. Wembanyama's rookie year already shows that the buzz around him might have been understated rather than entirely accurate. He is surpassing records left and right, making analogs to Hall of Fame players like David Robinson and Shaquille O'Neal. No one in NBA history had ever done that. By his 48th game, he had already recorded over 150 assists, 150 blocks, and 75 three-pointers. His capacity for under-pressure performance distinguishes him. In his early career, triple-doubles, historical stat lines, and game-changing plays have become frequent events. Wembanyama finds ways to distinguish out through critical defensive stops or spectacular offensive displays, even while his team suffers. Though he is only beginning to touch the surface of his potential, Wembanyama is already quite amazing. Usually falling between the ages of 27 and 30 is when NBA players reach their best. Wembanyama, at 19 years old, has almost 10 years to hone his games before he reaches his best. His strength is one area where he most definitely needs work. Although his agility and length make him a defensive terror, adding both will enable him to keep his ground against physical players in the paint. Consider Giannis Antetokounmpo, who over the years developed the strength to turn from a lanky potential into a formidable force. Should Wemby choose a similar road, he might be unstoppable. His offensive repertoire also has space for development. Although his shooting technique is already really good for a player his size, consistency from behind the arc will improve his game to a whole new degree. Consider a 7'4" man who dominates in the post, can shoot threes at a 40% clip, and defends the paint like Rudy Gobert. That is the kind of perspective Wembanyama carries. It goes beyond numbers and agility here. Wembanyama is charismatic and personable enough to take the stage in the NBA. While his jaw-dropping moments make him a marketing dream, his humility, hard ethic, and love of the game help fans to relate to him. LeBron James, Stephen Curry, and Kevin Durant entering the twilight of their careers will cause the league to search for its next worldwide ambassador. Though Wembanyama's originality offers him an advantage, players like Luka Doncic and Giannis Antetokounmpo are already in the conversation. You cannot ignore him. He is a player who seems able to perform the impossible on any given night. Of course, there are challenges on every road toward excellence. Maintaining health will prove tougher for Wembanyama. Particularly in the lower region, his height and physique make him more prone to ailments. Ensuring he has a long and successful career will depend critically on his management of his minutes and workload. One also has the psychological side of being under public attention. Every action he does is under close examination. Every game matches the great players of the times. Though there is a lot of pressure to meet expectations, Wembanyama has the attitude to manage it based on his present behavior. Wembanyama is not only changing his own career, he is also rewriting San Antonio Spurs' destiny. Great big men, from Tim Duncan to David Robinson, have always been nurtured by the franchise. With Wembanyama, they may establish still another dynasty. Wembanyama's generational ability, along with the Spurs' young core, might make them title challengers in a few years. The heavens are the limit if the front office surrounds him with the right pieces: a strong supporting cast, a competent point guard, and seasoned veterans. Wembanyama has influence not only in the NBA. Being a French player, he is motivating a fresh batch of foreign players. Over the past 2 decades, the NBA's global presence has expanded dramatically. Athletes like Wembanyama are working to establish basketball as a really worldwide game. More European players entering the league could be made possible by his success. therefore expanding the skill pool and improving the game. Wembanyama stands, in many respects, the future not only of the NBA, but also of basketball as a worldwide phenomenon. More than just a rookie phenomenon, Victor Wembanyama is a window into what basketball might look like going forward. He is a unique talent, combining stature, skill, and intelligence. The possibility of seeing him grow over the next 10 years is really exciting. One thing is evident as he keeps breaking records and stretching the bounds of what's feasible on the court: the NBA has never seen anything like Victor Wembanyama. The best thing for gaming enthusiasts is that their road is only starting. If you loved watching Wemby dominate, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe for more incredible highlights and analysis. Let us know in the comments, do you think Wembanyama is on track to become one of the greatest of all time? Stay tuned for more basketball content, and we'll catch you in the next video.